That's why arapaima is called the dragonfish, because it can grow over 10 feet long and weigh more than 485 pounds, with scales so tough they can even resist piranha bites. But what makes it even more fascinating is how it breathes. Unlike most fish, the arapaima can't survive on gills alone. It must rise to the surface every 15 to 20 minutes to gulp air using a special lung-like organ. This predator isn't picky either. It hunts not only fish, but also birds and animals near the water's edge, using a lightning-fast suction strike that pulls prey in within milliseconds. Scientists call it a living fossil because this ancient species has existed for more than 23 million years. During the breeding season, females lay eggs in sandy nests, and the males protect the young, even releasing a special secretion from their heads to feed them. With a lifespan of up to 20 years, the arapaima is a true legend of the Amazon. Tell me your favorite animal in the comments, and I'll create another video just like this one.
If you crack open a coconut and instead of water you find a thick, sticky substance, don't throw it away. It's actually something rare and valuable called a makapuno. Unlike normal coconuts filled with water, only about 0.1% develop this condition. Instead of liquid, the inside forms a soft, jelly-like texture caused by an unusual endosperm development. Because of its unique taste and texture, it's considered a delicacy and often used in desserts. Fun fact, farmers used to think it was spoiled or diseased, so it was often thrown away or even fed to livestock.
Every year, more than 100 million red crabs completely cover this island during their migration to the ocean. Driving becomes almost impossible because crushing them can even puncture car tires. So locals install giant metal crab catchers on the front of their vehicles. As the cars move, the frames gently sweep thousands of crabs off the road, protecting both the drivers and the millions of crabs marching toward the sea to lay their eggs.
This is why some tall buildings can stay safe during earthquakes. These buildings do not sit directly on their base, they sit on rubber pads. When earthquake waves make the ground move, these pads help reduce and change the movement. This means the base of the building may move a lot, while the rest of the building stays pretty steady. This method is one of the ways to protect buildings from earthquakes that engineers use today.
This brilliant invention is stopping tons of plastic from reaching the ocean. Every year, rivers carry huge amounts of plastic to the ocean, where it pollutes marine ecosystems and harms wildlife. By placing these floating barriers across rivers, the water is able to flow through while floating plastic and other debris get trapped, making them much easier to collect before they reach the sea.
I bet you've never seen this before because this is how cookie cutters are made. As you can see, a ring is placed around the previously prepared form. And then each of these metal levers pushes the circle to mold the desired shape of the cookie cutter perfectly. So that's why...
You've probably played with smoke rings, but have you ever tried making bubbles underwater? These bubble rings are called vortex rings in physics. All you need to do is dive underwater and blow out a small breath of air as if you were blowing smoke rings and a perfect ring will appear. Using this simple principle, there are many creative ways to play with bubble rings. You can shoot them like bullets at underwater rocks, or swim through the ring like a dolphin. Since the inside of a bubble ring spins at high speed, letting it pass over your hair might even give you a cute wavy hairstyle. Feeling playful? Try pranking a jellyfish by sending a ring its way. You can also blow 2 consecutive rings and watch them chase and wrap around each other like dancers. And it's not just humans who enjoy this. Whales also make bubble rings. They work together to form a bubble net that surrounds schools of fish. The fish instinctively try to avoid the bubbles, only to get trapped in a shrinking circle. Then the whale opens its mouth and swallows them all in one massive gulp. This technique is so intelligent that it's considered one of the most complex hunting strategies in the animal kingdom. Bubble rings really are one of nature's most magical little tricks, don't you think?
That truck has no driver, but it's driving itself. China is already running driverless delivery trucks across more than 100 cities. No one behind the wheel, no brakes, no sick days. Using AI, LiDAR, and cameras, they navigate traffic, stop at red lights, and avoid obstacles completely on their own. One company says its driverless fleet has already logged millions of miles on public roads. These trucks haul full shipping containers, run 24 hours a day, and cost a fraction of what human drivers do. Faster deliveries, lower costs, around the clock. But for millions of truck drivers, it could mean watching their jobs slowly disappear.
Do you know how the world's most terrifying drainage system works? For most of the year, this giant funnel in Lake San Roque remains completely dry. But as soon as a heavy downpour begins, it can swallow up an entire sea. The lake itself is formed by a dam that is 52 meters high and 145 meters long. It is famous for its unique spillway system in the form of a wide funnel, several dozen meters in diameter, resembling a giant underwater pipe. And this spillway funnel works with ridiculous simplicity. Excess water simply overflows the circular rim, flows into a giant drain, and rushes through a concrete tunnel beneath the mountain to safely discharge into the river beyond the dam. During periods of heavy rain, this process becomes a thrilling spectacle. Without such a spillway, the dam could simply be washed away during a flood. And even after nearly 90 years, this spillway still operates without a single motor and remains one of the most significant hydraulic engineering structures on Earth. Would you like to see this spillway?
These are the mythical creatures caught on camera. The last one will shock you. Number 1. Centaur. This footage is believed to be extremely old and shows a creature that looks strikingly similar to a centaur roaming deep inside a jungle. The video sparked intense debate, as locals claimed this was not the first time they had seen the strange half-human, half-ape horse figure moving through the forest. What do you think? Number 2. Fairy. This man was walking through his garden when something sparkling caught his eye. He pulled out his phone, and what he captured shocked everyone. Tiny glowing creatures flying in a group, almost like fairies. When he uploaded the video, it went viral. People flooded the comment saying that was a real fairy. Before I show you the last one, if you're not an alien, then like this video and subscribe to the channel. Only good humans can do it. Aliens won't. Number 3. Unicorn. This video was captured by a CCTV camera deep inside a forest, showing a graceful unicorn-like creature moving calmly through the trees. When the footage went online, many claimed it was AI generated. Others insisted it was a real unicorn, rarely seen and only appearing for brief moments.
Did you know the first thing they do after paving a new asphalt road is cut off the edges? Sounds crazy, right? But if they don't, the edges will curl up on their own. Hot asphalt expands when laid, then contracts as it cools. The edges start.
This bright yellow train runs through Japan, but you're not allowed to ride it. It's called Dr. Yellow, and it's not here to carry people. It's here to check the tracks. Loaded with sensors, cameras, and computers, this train scans the tracks for problems at bullet speed, literally. It follows the same route as the Shinkansen, but no schedule is shared. No tickets, no passengers, only purpose. And here's the twist, spotting it is considered lucky in Japan. Some believe it brings good fortune if you catch a glimpse. So if you ever see this yellow ghost flying past, make a wish, and don't blink.
China just deployed a combat robot alongside real police officers on real streets. This is not a simulation, not even a test facility. Real streets. And if you think you've seen this somewhere before, you have. In a movie. Except this time, it's not fiction. This is the T-800 by Engine AI. 5 feet 8 inches tall. It runs, executes spinning kicks. It fights with military precision. And it operates for 5 hours straight. Zero fatigue, no hesitation, and no emotion. It doesn't get scared. Neither does it make emotional decisions. It just executes. But this is where it gets bigger. China didn't just build one combat robot. They launched the world's first humanoid robot combat league. These robots fight each other in real matches, not to entertain, but to learn. Every fight sharpens their AI, teaches them something new about how to move and react, how to win. Analysts say this cuts AI development time by 30%. They're not just building robots, they're training soldiers. And these robots are already deployed. Not in a lab or behind glass at a tech conference, they are on the streets. Walking next to police, responding to real situations. While Americans are still debating whether AI is dangerous, China already answered the question by putting the answer on patrol. So here's the only question that matters. Are we watching a safety upgrade? Or are we watching China build something we won't be able to turn off?
Polecat. Native to Africa, the striped polecat is often considered even worse than a skunk. Its spray is so powerful it can overwhelm and temporarily paralyze a predator's senses. One blast is enough to stop an attack instantly. This smell isn't a warning, it's a weapon.
This is one of the most mind-blowing construction sites in the world. Concrete mixer trucks are everywhere, moving non-stop. It looks less like a job site and more like a sci-fi movie scene. This is a hydropower station under construction. Over the entire project, more than 10.5 million cubic yards of concrete will be poured. That's roughly the amount needed to build 25 major 5 most weirdest chickens on Earth that will leave you speechless. Number 5. Sarama chicken. Native to Malaysia, the Sarama is considered the smallest chicken breed in the world. Despite its tiny size, its upright posture and elegant appearance make it truly unique. Number 4. Dong Tao chicken. This unusual breed from Vietnam is famous for its incredibly thick and heavy legs. This distinctive feature makes it one of the strangest-looking chickens in the world. Number 3. Sultan chicken. Originally bred for the gardens of the Ottoman sultans, this beautiful breed has pure white feathers, feather-covered legs, and a crown-like crest on its head, giving it a truly royal appearance. Number 2. Ayam Cemani. This mysterious breed from Indonesia is completely black due to a rare genetic condition. Its feathers, skin, beak, and even some of its internal organs are black. Number 1. Onagadori. This extraordinary Japanese breed is famous for its incredibly long tail. Its tail continues to grow for years and can reach several meters in length, making it one of the most astonishing domestic birds in the world. Can you believe it? Even wheeled vehicles can use tracks. Once the wheels start turning, the track automatically wraps itself around the tires. This is an all-terrain forestry machine that can change its form to handle mud, rocks, or steep slopes with ease. On flat forest roads, it runs on regular rubber tires, easy to steer, lighter on fuel. But once it hits slippery or uneven ground, it transforms into track mode. These tracks are made of multiple linked rubber or metal segments, with a built-in.
These are the 5 animals powerful enough to flip a car. And number 1 overturned a safari vehicle carrying 8 tourists, turning a wildlife tour into a deadly tragedy. At number 5 is the Cape buffalo, nicknamed the Black Death. In 2025, an American hunter was fatally charged by a Cape buffalo during a safari, weighing up to 1,900 pounds and capable of charging at nearly 35 miles per hour. It's easy to see why these giants can hit with enough force to badly damage a vehicle. At number 4 is the Indian Gore. Standing over 7 feet tall and weighing up to 3,300 pounds, it's the largest wild bull on Earth. In 2023, wild gores killed 3 farmers in separate attacks in India, proving just how dangerous these giants can be. With this much size and muscle behind a full-speed charge, they have more than enough power to overturn a vehicle. At number 3 is the white rhinoceros. In 2023, a safari jeep carrying 8 tourists overturned in India's Jaldapara National Park after a charging rhino protecting its calf slammed into the vehicle. At over 5,000 pounds and capable of reaching nearly 30 miles per hour, it's easy to see why these giants can ram almost anything in their path. At number 2 is the hippopotamus. Despite looking slow and lazy, it's one of the most aggressive animals on Earth. In 2024, a tourist was killed during a safari in Zambia after a hippo suddenly charged out of the water without warning. Weighing up to 8,000 pounds and sprinting at over 30 miles per hour, these giants have enough power to overturn a small car in a direct impact. At number 1 is the African bush elephant. In 2024, a mother elephant protecting her calf charged a safari truck in Zambia, overturning it and killing 2 tourists. Weighing over 13,000 pounds, the largest land animal on Earth has repeatedly been filmed flipping SUVs and crushing vehicles using its tusks, trunk, and sheer strength. If you want raw knowledge like this every single day, you know what to do.
Why are zookeepers giving tigers giant popsicles? Believe it or not, they're not trying to spoil them. The giant ice blocks are filled with raw meat hidden inside. This forces the tiger to spend time licking, chewing, and working for its food instead of eating it in just a few seconds. At the same time, the ice helps keep them cool during scorching summer days, which is why one giant popsicle can keep a tiger entertained for hours.